Hey everybody, I'm out here this morning working in my garden before the sun gets up in the sky when it's nice and cool so I don't get overheated because it's been hot the last couple of days. But as I was tying up my tomatoes and trying to stand them back up and tie them up from where the recent storms knocked them down, I got to looking at some of my other plants and I got some squash here that I want to look through to see if I have any that are ready. Uh, I see some big ones in there, but we hardly ever eat squash. I thought I'd try to grow some this year, so I don't really know when it's going to be ready. I'm not used to knowing when to pick it, so I'm going to check it out real quick. But let me re-angle the camera for that. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm using a new microphone. This is a wireless microphone. Uh, it's the one I originally had. It was hard to get out and do things while making videos, so I hope you can hear me okay. Anyway, I'm going to be looking through these. All I really know about checking squash are the size, and if your fingernail can slightly pierce the skin. That's about all I know about how to tell if a squash is ready to pick. I've got one really little one here that's got an extremely bumpy skin. It's hard and yellow. Actually, I've got a couple like that. I've got a small one here. Let's see if I can figure out how to get to it. These plants are huge. There's one. Okay, that one's smaller than I would like, but I'll go ahead and pick it. Ow. Now these still have little spines all over them. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or not. I'm sure somebody will tell me if I've got it wrong. All right, now the reason I was wondering is I have a really big one right here, and by big I mean really big. So here goes. It's got a decent color, about what I would expect, and it's a female squash. It's larger than what most people have recommended picking it at, but the skin is still soft enough to pierce with the thumbnail, so I'm picking it. Oh wow, that's a big one. All right, I have a bunch of baby ones right there. That might be about it. No, I see one more. Yeah. Okay. There's not a lot available to pick right now in the garden. The squash were ready, so I figured I'd go ahead and try to pick them. But I might have picked that one a little bit too soon. Well, again, I'm not used to picking squash, so here are the two others, and that's the big one. I'm pretty sure these are ready. Not sure about that first really bumpy one. I don't think that one was quite ready. But I picked it anyway. I'm going to have more, plenty more. And to be honest with you, I don't eat that many. It's very rare I eat it. So one plant produces more than what we'll actually eat. All right, so my beans are stunted because the deer came back and ate them down to about 4 inches tall. So I had to put a second fence around them just to get them to grow. They're starting to vine up. Some of them are about 6 feet tall now, and some of them are just now starting to bloom out. So I'm getting an extremely late start on the beans thanks to the deer. I've got some bush beans right here, actually, that the camera is over, and they ate those down as well. So I don't know if I'll get anything off of those. My onions right here kind of grown up with grass. I honestly don't think there's anything in there. My carrots are doing okay, but they're still small. My potatoes are doing really good. My sweet potatoes don't seem to be doing much. I've got tons of green tomatoes. And again, I've got beefsteaks, I've got Cherokee Purple, I've got Romas, I've got Sweet 100 Cherry, and I've got in a pot up there by the house, I've got an early girl. I've got tons of green tomatoes. None of them are ripe yet though. My corn is doing okay. The standard rows in the back are about half the size of the experimental mounds that I did. Those are doing really good. They're about 3.5 foot tall, 3 to 3.5 foot tall. So really, you know, my broccoli went to seed. My sunflowers got ate up by the deer. So really, at the moment, this squash is all that's ready to pick. But it might not be a huge harvest, but it's the first thing out of the garden. And you got to pick it when it's ready, right? So I'm going to take these inside, wash them off, and figure out the best way to put them up. Again, I'm not used to doing squash. Tomatoes I'm used to. Corn I'm used to. Beans I'm used to. But squash, that's a new one for me. So I got to figure that one out. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. And again, I'm going to give you another look. I got some trash in my basket here. And there's my twine for tying up the tomatoes. But check that out. All right. I just wanted to bring you along as I was picking the squash from the first collection out of my garden. This is just a quick video. Nothing special. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll be back with more videos as soon as I can. Until then, take care, stay safe, keep prepping. I'll catch you later.